My fellow Indian, this day last year began a golden chapter in the history of Indian democracy. It was after several decades that the people of the country voted back a full term government with a full majority. Once again, I bow to the 130 crore people of India and the democratic ethos of our nation. During normal times, I would have been with you. However, the present circumstances don't permit that. That is why I seek your blessings through this letter. Your affection, goodwill, and active cooperation have given new energy and inspiration. The way you have showcased the collective strength of democracy is the guiding light for the whole world. Back in 2014, the people of the country voted for substantive transformation. In the last 5 years, the nation saw how the administrative apparatus broke itself free of status quo and from the swamp of corruption as well as misgovernance. True to be the spirit of Antiodia, the lives of millions have been transformed. From 2014 to 2019, India's stature rose significantly. The dignity of poor was enhanced. The nation achieved financial inclusion, free gas and electricity connections, total sanitation coverage, and made progressive towards ensuring housing for all. India demonstrated its mettle through the surgical strike and the air strike. At the same time, decades-old demands such as OROP, One Nation One Tax, GST, better MSP for farmers were fulfilled. In 2019, the people of India voted not merely for the continuity but also with a dream of taking India to the new heights, a dream of making India a global leader. The decisions taken in the last 1 year are directed at fulfilling these dreams. Today, 130 crore people feel involved and integrated in the development trajectory of the nation. The light of Janshakti and Rashtra Shakti has ignited the entire nation. Powered by the mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas, India is marching forward in all spheres. My fellow Indian, in last 1 year, some of the decisions were widely discussed and remain etched in the public discourse. The decision on Article 370 furthered the spirit of national unity and integration. The Ram Mandir judgment, delivered unanimously by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, brought an amicable end to the debate persisting for centuries. The barbaric practice of triple talaq has been confined to the dustbin of history. Amendment to the Citizenship Act was an expression of India's compassion and spirit of inclusiveness. But there have been many other decisions that have added momentum to the nation's development trajectory. The creation of post of Chief of Defence Staff was a long pending reform that has improved coordination among the armed forces. At the same time, India has stepped up preparations for Mission Gaganyaan. Empowering the poor, farmers, women and youth has remained our priority. PM Kisan Samadhan Nidhi now includes all farmers. In just 1 year, more than rupees 72,000 crores has been deposited in the accounts of over 9 crore 50 lakh farmers. The Jal Jeevan mission will ensure supply of potable drinking water through piped connections to over 15 crore rural households. A huge campaign of free vaccination is being conducted for the better health of our 50 crore livestock. For the first time in our country's history, farmers, farm laborers, small shopkeepers and the workers in unorganized sector are assured the provision of regular monthly pension of rupees 3,000 after the age of 60 years. Besides the facility of availing bank loans, a separate department has also been created for fishermen. Several other decisions have been taken to strengthen the fisheries sector. This will boost the blue economy. Similarly, it has been decided to constitute a Vyapari Kalyan board for the timely resolution of the problem of the traders. Higher quantum of financial assistance is being provided to more than 7 crore women attached to self-help groups. Recently, the loans without guarantee for self-help groups has been doubled to 20 lakh from the earlier 10 lakh. Keeping in mind the education of tribal children, we have begun the construction of more than 400 new Ekalava model residential schools. Several people-friendly laws has been assured during the last year. Our parliament has broken the decades-old record in terms of productivity. As a result, whether it be the Consumer Protection Act, the amendment to the chit fund law or laws to provide more protection to women, children and Divyang, their passage in the parliament was expedited. As a result of the policies and decisions of the government, the rural-urban gap is shrinking. For the first time, the number of rural Indians using internet is 10% more than the number of urban Indians. The list of such historic actions and decisions taken in national interest would be too long to detail in this letter. But I must say that every day of this year, my government has worked round the clock with full vigor, taking and implementing these decisions. My fellow Indian, as we are moving ahead at fast pace in the fulfillment of hopes and aspirations of our countrymen, the coronavirus global pandemic engulfed our country as well. While on one hand are powers with great economic resources and the state-of-art healthcare systems, on the other hand is our country besieged with problems amidst a vast population and the limited resources. Many fear that India will become a problem for the world when corona hits India. But today, through sheer confidence and resilience, you have transformed the way the world look at us. You have proven that the collective strength and the potential of Indians is unparalleled compared even to the powerful and prosperous countries of the world. Being it clapping and lighting a lamp to the honoring of Corona warriors by India's armed forces, Janata curfew or by faithful adherence to the rules during the nationwide lockdown. On every occasion you have shown that Ek Bharat is the guarantee for the Shrestha Bharat. In a crisis of this magnitude, it can certainly not be claimed that no one suffered any inconvenience or discomfort. Our laborers, migrant workers, artisans and craftsmen in small scale industries, hawkers and such fellow countrymen have undergone tremendous suffering. We are working in a united and determined way to alleviate their troubles. However, we have to take care to ensure that inconveniences that we are facing don't turn into disasters. Hence, it is very important for every Indian to follow all rules and guidelines. We have displayed patience so far and we should continue to do so. This is one of the important reasons for India being safer and in a better state than many other countries. This is a long battle, but we have started traversing on the path of victory, and victory is our collective resolve. In the last few days, a super cyclone has wreaked havoc in parts of West Bengal and Odisha. Here too, the resilience of the people of the states is noteworthy. The courage inspires the people of India. Dear friends, at such a time, there is also a widespread debate on how the economics of various countries, including India's, will recover. However, given the way India has surprised the world with its unity and resolve in the fight against coronavirus, there is a firm belief that We will also set an example in economic revival. In the economic domain, through their strength, 130 crore Indians can't only surprise the world but also inspire it. In the need of the hour that we must become self-reliant, we have moved to forward based on our own abilities in our own way. There is only one way to do it. Atmanirbhar Bharat or self-reliant India. The recent rupees 20 lakh crore package given for Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan is a major step in this direction. This initiative will usher in a new era of opportunities for every Indian, be it our farmers, workers, small entrepreneurs, or the youth associated with startups. The fragrance of Indian soil, along with the sweat, hard work, and talent of our workers, will create products that will reduce India's dependence on imports and will move towards self reliance. Dear friends, in this journey of the last 6 years, you have continuously showered me with the love and blessings. It is the strength of your blessings that has made the nation take historic decisions and progress rapidly in the last 1 year. However, I am also aware that there is a lot that needs to be done. There are many challenges and problems that our country faces. I am working day and night. There could be deficiencies in me, but there is nothing that our country lacks. So I believe in you, your strength, and your abilities even more than I believe in myself. The source of strength for my resolve is you, your support, blessings, and affection. Due to the global pandemic, this is certainly a time of crisis. But for us Indians, this is also a time for a firm resolve. We must always remember that the present and the future of 130 crore Indians will never be dictated by an adversity. We will decide our present and our future. We will move ahead on the path of progress and victory will be ours. It is said that
कृतं मे दक्षिणे हते जयोमस्व्याहितः.
this means if we have action on duty on one hand, then success is assured in the other hand. With prayers for our country's success, I bow to you once again. My heartiest wishes to you and your family. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay aware and stay informed. Yours, Pradhan Sevak, Narendra Damodar Das Modi.